Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. Thank you so much for joining me today. First up, I take you on an adventure to Splash House so you can see how to have fun in the sun with the entire family before summer is done. Then, Visit Fort Wayne joins me in studio to share about the upcoming festivals and events happening around Fort Wayne in August. Then it's Wealth Wednesday with Foster Financial, and today we're discussing the proposed Trump accounts. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Are you guys ready for some fun in the sun? Well, I am here at Marion Splash House, and I'm so thrilled to show you this place that is really only an hour outside of Fort Wayne. You can bring your friends and family to enjoy the sun, to enjoy the water, the wave pool, the lazy river, and so much more. Today, I'm going to speak with their director, and also I'm going to dive in, and you're invited. Let's do it. Joining me now is Andy Davis, Splash House Director. Hi, Andy.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going great. Thanks for being here.
Yes, well, it is a beautiful day out in Marion, Indiana. And what's so fun about this place is that it's easy access. People can come out, bring their beach towels, bring their family, and truly enjoy just a day out in the sun.
That's right. Yeah. We're located here in Marion. We're about an hour from Fort Wayne, hour from Indianapolis, real close to Muncie, Anderson, Huntington. So we get a pretty big draw from all around.
Yes, and so let's talk about the Splash House. How long have you all been in existence? And what do you think really makes people gravitate to come have fun here?
Well, Splash House opened 2007. At that time, it was just what we refer to as the main park or old park right here. The wave pool was added in 2010, and that's really been our big draw. That's when attendance really skyrocketed. People come from all around for our wave pool.
Right, okay, so let's describe it. If someone has never experienced a wave pool before, it's a really big swimming area over there, and it fills up with water, but then at a certain time, what happens?
Well, the waves come on for 10 minutes. They're 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, and there's a variety of different waves that it goes through, and they're pretty intense. We like to brag that we have the best waves in Indiana. I don't know that we can necessarily verify that, but we still say that we do.
Well, the wave pool is definitely something to experience. I've been in a wave pool many of times, and just like flowing with it and that great expectation, and kind of feeling like you're in the ocean.
It is,
right?
Yep.
That simulation.
Yeah, and that's the fun of it. It's, for the most part, you're not really swimming in there, you're just bobbing in the waves.
Right, exactly. And then another way people can kind of relax around the water is also by experiencing the lazy river.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, you have to grab a float and just float. Exactly.
It's called the lazy river for a reason. It's just to relax. You just float on one of the tubes and just however many laps you want to go.
Exactly. And then right behind us is one of the main attractions, really. It is your slides. Now I see there's two of them. What are the difference between the two?
Well, one of them is enclosed and one is just open air. They're both about the same length. One is actually a little bit longer. So people like to race, not realizing that they're not the same length, but they're both fun either way.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then I see that you have like this tunnel slide behind us, which is really cool. So how does that work? I've never been on something like that before.
Well, we have the bowl slide over there, the toilet bowl. Unfortunately, it is closed at this time because it's in need of some repairs, but we do hope to have it open again by next summer. And so you go down the big tube of it, and then it spits you out into the bowl, and you go around a few times, and then you drop down into a pool of 8 feet of water underneath.
Oh, wow.
So it's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, it's not operating right now, but will be soon.
Right, okay. And then, of course, you have your kiddie area. Can't forget about that. It's so cute, and these kids are just really enjoying themselves.
Yeah, it's a big draw, too, especially for families with little kids. We've got the bucket, this little slides for the little kids, as well as just kind of area here in the water for them to play in.
Yeah, so I love it. Okay, so you all, you run all summer long, and right now we're approaching the end of your season. Just kind of give me your hours and days of operation.
Sure. So we open Memorial Day weekend, provided good weather. This year we were open a little later because it wasn't such good weather at the time, but our regular hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then Sundays from noon to 6. And that goes until the first weekend of August. And then after that, we're open weekends only. And this year, our last day of the season is August 17th.
Okay, and then what is admission to get in?
It's $10 for adults, $8 for kids. And that's kids ages 3 to 17. And then seniors 55 and older are $7, and ages 2 and under are free.
Wow, that is so affordable. Like, I really can't believe it. And then the last thing we cannot forget to talk about, your concession area that's up there. People want to grab food, drinks, and then also just like the lounging area. People are really soaking in the sun.
Yeah, it's a great place to just come and just enjoy the afternoon, soak up the sun. We do have the concession stands that just has a variety of kind of your typical concessions, hot dogs, hamburgers, nachos, some ice cream and candy. So you can have lunch here if you want, or just grab a snack. A lot of people come and spend the whole day here.
Yeah, I love it. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me,
welcome.
Andy. Okay, guys, so we are here at the Splash House going to have some fun. This is a no makeup kind of day because I'm about to hop in the water and you're invited. Let's do it. Well, that was fun on that slide. You all can come out and enjoy the fun at Marion Splash House. We'll have their website listed below. They are located just an hour outside of Fort Wayne. Come with your friends and family. They're closing up their season in mid-August, so come out now, and I'll see you after the break.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Well, guys, we're at the top of August, but have no fear, summer is still around and there is still so much to do around Fort Wayne. And so today I am joined by Erin Okeson, who is the digital content manager for Visit Fort Wayne. Good morning, Erin.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm like, please don't leave summer.
I know. We get to this point every year and it catches me off guard, but here we are again.
Yes. Okay, so we have had festivals, so much outdoor activities and things happening around town. And I know that August is still, going full speed, though school will be starting back for a lot of folks.
Yes. Yes. Lots to do. This month is really full of lots of ways to enjoy the arts around Fort Wayne. So, whether it's performing arts, fine art, or some of those festivals, there are a lot of great ways to enjoy that. So we're kind of jumping in this month with some of our favorite concerts concerts. So we have a great music scene here in Fort Wayne. So we have a lot of great summer concert series, and some of those have already started to wind down for the summer, but you can still catch some of those. So Wednesday nights, you can enjoy summer nights at the Embassy, which also includes rooftop access. So that's a must if you haven't been. You can also enjoy the Muddy River concert series at Promenade Park. Hop River Brewing, they also have a really fun concert series. So a few of those still left going on, and it's a fun way to kind of get to know our local music scene as well.
Right, and the local artists, because they're so talented. And so I've gone to the summer music nights before, and it is a vibe, you know? It's like you get to experience kind of the ballroom area of the Embassy where weddings take place. And if they're, depending on the sound, what the band is, there's dancing. I mean, I've done like salsa dancing there, And then, like you said, you can go on the rooftop, and the rooftop just gives you a whole different viewpoint of the city.
Yeah,
because when do you ever go up there, right?
Right, exactly. No, it's a great view. So yeah, it's beautiful up there.
Okay, good. Okay, so what else is happening?
Okay, so we've also got some great touring bands coming. So the Indigo Girls and Melissa Etheridge, they're coming. You can also catch Liverpool Legends, which is going to be a really great Beatles experience. So lots of great concerts coming up. But one of our favorite ways to kind of experience the arts in August is with the Taste of the Arts Festival. So we love this one. It's coming up on August 23rd.
Okay.
So, head downtown to our downtown arts campus. You're going to see lots of, live music performances, live theater. There are going to be buskers in the streets. It's just really fun. There's also an all-day art market you can shop, but then tons of hands-on arts experiences. So everyone who comes down can, try their hand at being an artist, which is just so much fun. And then on top of that, just all the culinary arts that they highlight there. So some of our great local restaurants and food trucks, breweries are on display there, and so it's a great way to kind of get a taste of all of our local arts.
Everything. So where is this taking place?
This happens at our downtown arts campus. So it's August 23rd. You won't want to miss it. It's just so much fun.
That sounds fun. I love the taste of anything, right?
Yes.
Because you really get to like nibble and nabble on just the experience of being a local artist, like you said, testing out the different types of crafts that you can do.
Yes.
And then the food. It's always about the food at the end of the day.
It's amazing. I know.
Yes. And so is this a ticketed event?
No, it's free. Anyone can go and just enjoy the day out there with the whole family. It's lots of fun for all ages.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure that's not the last festival taking place.
No. And, we have another one that's actually happening the same day. So also August 23rd, it's Fiesta Fort Wayne. So we love our cultural festivals here. This is a really fun one that celebrates Latino culture. So you're going to see lots of traditional folkloric dancing, which is really cool, really beautiful. Lots of live Latino music performances, and of course, lots of tasty, delicious food there as well.
Me. Give me that and some margarita. Okay, so wow. Okay, so a dual festival happening on that day. And then I know that the really big season closers, the Johnny Appleseed
Festival, yes.
Is that later in September or is that also in August?
That's a few weeks into September, so we've still got a little time, but I can't wait for that one. I love the Johnny Appleseed Festival.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so we have music, concert, festivals. Anything else happening?
Okay, so if you're still looking to experience the arts, the Fort Wayne Museum of Art is a great opportunity to experience some amazing art. So they have some really cool exhibits going on right now. They have some large-scale photo weaving from a Vietnamese American artist. That's really cool. They also have the oldest and largest international annual glass exhibit going on right now. So this is in addition to their permanent glass wing going on. So I just think glass art is stunning. To see how the light and the glass play together. It's so beautiful. So now is the time to go out and check that out.
Yeah, I love that. And then they're kicking off their Ghost Army exhibit.
Yes.
I think starting this first week of August, which is going to be great. So of course we're going to feature that and give y'all a little sneak peek into that. Okay, good. Well, something always happening, something for everyone. Thank you so much, Erin, for coming in with the scoop.
Thank you for having me.
And if you would like more information about Visit Fort Wayne or to learn about the different events that are taking place, you can actually go to their website, visitfortwayne.com, to check out the calendar. And there's so much more to see there. And I'll see you after the break.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
segment sponsored by Foster Financial. Welcome back to Wealth Wednesday with Foster Financial, and we're continuing our conversation about Trump's big, beautiful bill and how that can impact you, and we've discussed so much great stuff, and today we're going to talk about something called Trump accounts, and joining me today is Caleb Dohm, the Vice President. Hello, Caleb.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going well. How are you doing?
Good. Just finding it fascinating, the title.
Yeah, Trump accounts.
Trump accounts,
Yep.
Which is an incentive that he set up for parents. So kind of give us an overview.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm sure people thought the term 401k probably sounded really weird when that first came out too. So maybe we'll get used to these being called Trump accounts.
Yeah.
Essentially, these are tax advantaged saving and investment accounts that can get opened up for children. Okay. And so one of the biggest things is that, at least under current legislation, if there's a child born between 2025 and 2028, they would be eligible to receive a $1,000 contribution from the federal government into the Trump account. And then parents can additionally kind of add to the account. But essentially it's a way to get started on saving and investing very early, before a kid even has an income or anything like that.
Yeah.
They might have some money set aside for them.
So are there eligibility rules for people receiving this?
Yeah, so there's a lot that's still pretty vague in the legislation right now. So I think there's going to be a lot more rules to kind of come out to determine, where are these accounts actually going to reside? How are parents going to contribute to it? What actually are the tax advantages of them? But I think kind of the biggest thing, at least as a financial advisor, that we focus on here is the ability of the accounts to have that compounding interest that we talk about. One of the biggest things that we preach to a lot of our clients, or just prospective clients in general, is that the earlier you can start saving, the better.
Right.
Usually the money that you save for retirement, a lot of people don't start doing that until maybe 30 years old or 25 years old. But the money that you're saving typically in the first 10 to 15 years of your working career is more impactful on the amount of money that you have saved at the end than the money that you save for like the last 20 years of your working career. So like saving between 30 and 40 is more impactful than saving from 40 to 60, just because that money has a lot more time to grow and compound and double, as the market is growing. So being able to start as early as, age 1 or 0 if you're just born, that money has a lot of time to grow in the market, and so that's really exciting to see.
And I think a good thing about it is that it encourages parents to save, right? If you already have that Kickstarter. Right. But I just have so many questions about it.
I know, it's like, what can the money be used towards? Are there certain ages to be able to withdraw it? So there's still a lot that we don't know on these accounts yet. So a lot of that will become clear as they kind of clarify the legislation. Right. A lot of times we notice with some of these big bills that get passed, they throw some stuff out there for how certain things are going to work, and then CPAs and financial advisors and people come and say, all right, how, what's this extra little question that maybe some of the Congress folks didn't think about when they were drafting the legislation, and then they have to clarify the rules and let us know exactly how things are going to work.
And especially coinciding with that other account that we've talked about before, that like grandparents can put in
529 accounts.
Okay,
yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
It's like, does it work like that one? Can the parent just take out the $1,000, or do they have to wait till the child's 18? Like you said, is it tax free? And then also the biggest thing I think about is, what is the limit? Like if we talked about before, people making $500,000, do they get the 1,000 too? We're just giving away thousands.
Right, exactly.
How many kids can you have in those 3 years? Do you get 1,000 for each of them?
Yeah, true. There's probably about a natural limit of maybe 3 to 4 within those years.
What if you have twins?
Yeah, hey, that's true. That's true.
You get double?
Yeah. So I mean, there's lots of things that still need to get clarified on it. But at the end of the day, it's something that we're going to be adding to our financial plans for people to consider. I think what I saw is that parents could add an additional $5,000. I want to say, I imagine that's per year that they could contribute to the accounts. And so that will be a piece of the financial plans, especially for folks who have a lot of excess cash flow. Maybe we can already project that they're going to have a lot of money left over at the end of their plan, and so they're going to be leaving money to kids anyways. So we could say, hey, if you're going to be leaving money to kids, why don't we start putting some of that money into a tax-advantaged account, so then we don't accidentally make Uncle Sam, one of our beneficiaries, where they're taking a big piece of that when the assets get passed down. So certainly something we're going to consider for a lot of our clients, and we'll be excited to see a lot of these rules get clarified over time.
Because I'm sure you get so many questions about it, so you're like, give me the answers. But then it also makes me think about just how, I guess, young folks are just having kids less and less, so this is almost an incentive to start to repopulate.
Well, that's certainly true. We have like the child tax credit too, where you get a certain tax credit every single year for your children. But the Social Security system, is kind of built on a growing population, and so this is one thing that could possibly bolster that if people have more kids. I guess I don't personally know anybody who's on the fence about having the kid, and they say, hey, that $1,000 that pushes me over the edge. But who knows? I'm sure there's people out there. So.
That's too funny. All right. Well, thank you so much, Caleb.
Yeah, thank you.
And if you would like more information about Foster Financial, we'll have their website and their phone number listed below. You can contact them to get more information, and I look forward to seeing you after the break. This segment sponsored by Foster Financial.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group. Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.